What if I told you NASA wasn't even looking for it? And that's exactly why they found it. No mission briefing, no warning, no explanation, just a signal that should not exist. And when scientists finally understood what they were seeing, they stopped talking about it. In 2012, deep inside a network of space observatories, a routine scan was underway. Nothing unusual, just another day tracking radiation, cosmic noise, and distant stars. But then something changed. A signal appeared. At first, it looked like interference, yeah, the kind you ignore, but this one kept repeating. Same interval, same pattern, same origin, and the origin was impossible. The coordinates pointed to a region of space that should be completely empty. No stars, no planets, no known sources of energy. Just a dark patch of the universe. But the signal wasn't random. It pulsed every 13 seconds, perfectly. Not 12.9, not 13.1. Exactly 13 seconds. Over and over again. That's when things got strange, because natural cosmic signals don't behave like that. Pulsars, the spinning remains of dead stars, emit regular pulses, but even they aren't perfect. There's always variation. This signal had none. It was too precise. NASA scientists began analyzing the data. At first, they suspected equipment malfunction, so they checked everything. Satellites, sensors, ground receivers, all working perfectly. Then they brought in other observatories around the world. Different equipment, different locations. Same result. The signal was real, and it was coming from deep space. Then came the next discovery. The signal wasn't just repeating, it was structured. Hidden inside the pulses were patterns, not random noise, not natural fluctuations, but sequences, almost like information. When researchers converted the signal into visual data, they noticed something chilling. The pattern wasn't chaotic. It was organized. Clusters of pulses grouped together, then gaps, then repeats. It resembled something very familiar. A code. Some scientists compared it to binary. Others thought it looked like prime numbers. But one thing became clear. This wasn't just a signal, it was deliberate. And then someone asked the question no one wanted to say out loud. What if it's not natural? That's when everything changed, because suddenly the discussion stopped. Reports were delayed. Data access became restricted. Public updates disappeared. Even some of the scientists involved refused to speak. Officially, NASA labeled it as an unidentified repeating cosmic anomaly. But internally, the tone was very different, because the signal wasn't fading, it was getting stronger. Months later, another team made a breakthrough. They mapped the signal's origin more precisely, and what they found didn't make sense. The source wasn't stationary, it was moving, slowly across empty space. But there was nothing there that could move. No star, no debris, no known object. Just a signal traveling. That's when the theory emerged. What if the signal wasn't coming from a place, but from something? Three main theories began circulating. Maybe this was a completely unknown natural phenomenon, something we've never seen before. But that didn't explain the precision or the patterns. Maybe it was something humans created long ago, a probe or a signal echoing back through space. But the trajectory didn't match anything launched from Earth. And then there was the third theory, the one no one wanted to confirm, that the signal was artificial, created not by nature, not by accident, but by something intelligent. Then came the most unsettling discovery of all. When scientists adjusted the data frequency and slowed it down, they noticed something hidden inside the pattern. A repeating structure. Not just numbers, not just pulses, but something that looked like coordinates. And when they plotted those coordinates, they didn't point deeper into space, they pointed here, toward Earth. The signal wasn't random, it wasn't lost, it wasn't drifting aimlessly, it was directed, precise, intentional. And if that's true, Aeneas, then the real question isn't what NASA discovered. It's this: who or what sent it? And if the signal is still active, then somewhere out there, something knows we're here. And it might already be watching.